Hi everyone, we're going to go over the expression an arm and a leg. When you hear someone say, I paid an arm and a leg, what their meaning is they paid a lot of money. They paid a bunch of money. So you need to think of this is what this expression means. It means a bunch of money. It means you either paid a lot of money. It means you either paid a lot of money or something cost a lot of money. So just think, if you lose an arm or a leg, that's going to be really costly, right? So that's where this expression really comes from. Now we're going to use this in a couple of sentences. So I'm going to use this first in past tense. So I can say, I paid an arm and a leg for. And then I can use a demonstrative. So let's say I have a computer and it was very expensive, and I have the computer in my hands, or I'm just like right in front of it. So, and I'm telling you about this computer. So I say, I paid an arm and a leg for this computer. I paid an arm and a leg for this computer since it's near me. Um, Now, if I say I paid an arm and a leg for that computer, then the computer is not near me. The computer may be at home, or I just may be far away from it, but I am referring to it. So I'm just saying I paid a lot of money for that computer or this computer. Um, Now you can pay an arm and a leg for a lot of things, a computer, just like we mentioned, or a car, or an apartment, or TV set, whatever. There's many things that are expensive. So we can do a couple of more sentences. Let's say you have an expensive TV. I would look at you and I would say, wow, you paid an arm and a leg for that TV. Or, wow, you paid an arm and a leg for this TV. So I'm just saying that you must have paid a bunch of money for this, a very nice TV that you may have. Um, Now we can also start a sentence with a this or that. So again, it's going to function the same. So if you're saying this, it's going to be somewhere. It's going to be nearby. If you're using that, it's going to be a little bit far away. So I can say this apartment. If I'm standing in my apartment, I can say this apartment cost me. Now, when I'm saying cost me, I'm meaning the amount of money that I have to pay for it. That's the price, the cost. So this apartment cost me an arm and a leg. This apartment cost me an arm and a leg. The price was very big. Now I can also use that. Let's say I've ordered a flight ticket to France, and it was very expensive, and I'm referring to this ticket that I bought maybe a couple of days ago, and I'm telling you about it, and I'm saying, that flight ticket cost me an arm and a leg. So yeah, there's other variations in which you can use. So if I'm talking about a friend's TV set, and my friend is a boy or a male, I can say, now if I'm referring to somebody else, like a male friend, I'm probably gonna want to use that at the beginning of the sentence. So I can say that TV set cost him an arm and a leg. So your objective pronouns can be pretty flexible in these sentences, but do keep in mind, if you are talking about another person, it's going to be, normally you're going to use that at the beginning of the sentence. So, for example, I would say, this apartment cost me an arm and a leg. And if I'm talking about you, or if I'm talking about a girl that I know, I would say that apartment cost her an arm and a leg. So yeah, these are a few of the different variations in which you can use an arm and a leg, which means that something is very, very expensive and you paid for it. So that's going to conclude this lesson, and thank you very much for following along.